เดี๋ยวเธอขับรถชนประตูฉันเป็นห่วงเธอจริงนะค่ะถ้าตอนนี้เธอฟังอยู่นะค่อยๆดื่มน้ำตามแล้วก็อย่าพูดว่าตั้งสติแล้วคิดอยู่ข้างถ้าใครมีเพื่อนอยู่ข้างกายไอ้บอกกับมันเลยว่ากูไม่สบายเพื่อนฝรั่งบอกกูให้ไม่ใช่ว่าอยากเสียหายแต่ตอนนี้I'm gonna die Yes you drunk Yes you drunk Stop right now ไว้หรือเปล่า Stop right now นัดเดียวยาว Stop right now Let me go home with you
Escúchame baby, yo te quiero baby, sin ti no valgo la pena, sin ti esto es una condena. Escúchame baby, que te quiero baby, sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba y te digo, y es que si me voy de aquí, sin ti yo me voy a morir, es mucho el dolor que siento y qué más va a ser de ti, sin mí tú vas a sufrir, es mucho el dolor, entiéndelo, yo sin ti muero de pena, yo siento que me estoy cayendo, sin ti yo ya no tengo aliento, para ti mi vida entera, prefiero un rato con tus besos y que me duren todo el resto. Escúchame baby, yo te quiero baby, sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba y te digo, y es que si me voy de aquí, sin ti yo me voy a morir, es mucho el dolor que siento y qué más va a ser de ti, sin mí tú vas a sufrir, es mucho el dolor, entiéndelo, yo sin ti muero de pena, yo siento que me estoy cayendo, sin ti yo ya no tengo aliento, para ti mi vida entera, prefiero un rato con tus besos y que me duren todo el resto.
So many of us on the move, on the paths we choose. We worry about things people say and the things we do. But I don't care about nothing
outside, or if you're the owl. Take on each day as it comes, and remember love is power. When you're on top of the mountain, or looking out on the waves, I hope you'll drink from the fountain each day, and wash your worries away. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. Place our bets, might lose it all. And then one day it all makes sense. We just gotta live like this is not the end. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. We place our bets, might lose it all. Oh, then one day it all makes sense. We just gotta live like this is not the end. The end.
This is magic. Abracadabra. Hocus pocus. Alakazam. Voila!
You like that change up there,
I like that
Kinsman?
change up.
That's
Is
voila.
that Tinkerbell?
Yeah, that's right.
Waving the wand.
It got me dreaming of the good days when you were on vacation.
You missed me last week, did you?
Welcome back, pal.
Yes, yes.
Well, not even a handshake.
Back
okay,
in,
well,
man. Good to see you again. Yes,
that's right. It was good.
You were
to
in the
see
fetal
you.
position all week long, but
Yeah.
I am back. We survived Pink in Toronto. That's where we went.
You survived it.
Yeah,
and
Trace I enjoyed it. You know what? People
Yeah.
ask how Pink was. Pink, phenomenal.
I heard good things about Pink.
Really good concert. And again, if you've got Pink on the bucket list, make sure you stroke it off and get a ticket. She is worth every penny.
And since you were gone, I lost in a golf cart race. I lost in a selfie contest, and I've turned into a farmer. See what happens when
You're a country bumpkin. And you know why I'm not wearing my hat? Because you made fun of mine at Rock on the River. So I retired mine. And here you're bringing yours back, but I will bring it back for the Porquis Stampede and Rodeo this weekend. Big weekend, and a big show to kick off the new week here.
All right. Well, we got a slew of guests here, pal. So
A slew
of guests.
All right.
So we're going to 2 and then 2. That's 4.
Yeah, that's it. We've got 4 from Porquis who have made the trip to Studio 67 here in downtown Timmins. So we're going to let them all have a chat. And again, if you haven't got a ticket yet, check out porquisag.ca. All the details are there. And of course, tune into tonight's show and you'll get all the details right here, right now.
All right. Let's introduce our guests.
Let's bring them in. We've got Mike and Shannon.
No, Jen.
Pardon me.
Well, what
yes.
You got to go back on
I gotta
vacation
go back
there.
on vacation. Mike and Jen.
Yeah. How are you?
show.
How are you
terrible
folks
with names.
doing?
We're good, thanks.
Yes.
Good. Welcome to Studio 67.
Thank you.
And again, getting set for the second year for the Porquis Stampede and Rodeo.
Yeah.
Some big things coming up this weekend in Porquis.
Oh yeah, big time.
Huge things.
Yeah, it is going to be awesome. So a lot of folks in the community have been, but for folks who don't know, and like when you have a hat like mine, you know all about it there, Kinsman.
You look like Charles Ingalls.
Yeah, that's right. So how would you explain the Stampede and Rodeo to someone who's never been before?
I'd say the Stampede and Rodeo is a family fun-filled event that brings a lot of action-packed stuff for you to see. It's got, the bull riding, the barrel racing, bronc riding, and I think there's a few surprises that are gonna happen there as well. And it's just something that you don't want to miss.
Yeah, no kidding.
Especially the thrill of bull riding.
Yeah.
It's everybody's favorite.
That's the big spectacle, and we're going to throw a tease out there. The second half of the show, we're going to talk to one of the bull riders at this weekend's competition. Ask him how bull riding is and how he came about, riding the bull. But again, lots of spectacles. You've got, arm wrestling happening this weekend as well?
Yeah, we have arm wrestling. We have a haystacking competition. We have a human tractor pull going on. There's going to be a petting zoo. There's kids games. Of course, our fair exhibits will be on display. We have the farmers breakfast happening on Sunday. There will be a pet show as well on Sunday. All kinds of stuff for everybody. We've also introduced the beer tent this year, introducing a new beer, Captain 25, as well. So that's, there's a dance. We're bringing in the Mooncap Rebels on the Saturday night. So I really think there's something for everybody.
Yeah. Well, this is awesome, and this
Yeah,
is
it
not something we get to experience too often in our community. I mean, and we love it. So let's, Mike, we were briefly chatting before we went on the air. So if we could break down the nights. Friday, like, it's a family event.
Yep.
You got something for everyone. You're doing something special for the kids Friday night, right?
Yeah, so Friday night, it's kids' night. They get in free admissions. They get a hot dog, milk, and a bag of popcorn for their dinner. After that, we have some kids' games set up for them. There's actually a kids' rodeo where they get to meet the cowboys, cowgirls, and do different things in the big ring where all the rodeo professional guys are on Saturday and Sunday. So I think it's going to be a good night for the kids.
Yeah, and no kidding, like a true family event.
Yeah, it
and
sure
then,
is.
I mean, the family can attend any time. Of course, it's a family event, but
Yep.
something special on
Lots of
Friday.
events planned
Yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
keep everybody engaged and entertained.
Yep.
And again, tickets very inexpensive. $25 for the adults, $10 for what? The teens.
6 to 12.
The 6 to 12
5 and
and
under
5 and under
free.
get in free. And again, porquisag.ca, you can get your ticket information. And we were talking also before the show, camping. If you do choose to camp, there's still spots available.
Yes.
Yep, there's a few more spots available.
Yeah, what an awesome way to celebrate. And Ronnie's also posting the link to your Facebook page.
Yeah, it's on the thread now.
So people can check that out later on and get all the information. So I can just imagine. So if you walk in Saturday you got all the events, plus you have some live music, and
Yep.
you have the live music, you have the beer tents. You have a bit of a celebration going Saturday. I know the beer tent's there the whole weekend, but Saturday you can get your rock on, I guess, or your country
Get
on,
your
I guess.
country on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, because Saturday you can come in. We've also added in the National Barrel Racing Association.
Oh, wow.
So people that are coming from all over Ontario to compete in that during the day. And then there's inflatables for the kids, live music. There's a whole bunch of things on Saturday. There's a clown that does balloons and puppet magic and.
Well, I thought the clown was why they brought us in there, kids.
Well,
I thought that was our
They're
job.
gonna get him.
Okay.
Yeah, when the bull riding to keep the bull entertained
Yeah.
while they're attending to the
Yeah.
rider. That's
Well,
when you run it.
I'm usually full of bull,
Yeah.
but we're going to be.
Well, the bull's gonna see your hat there. It's gonna come after you.
It's going
It's gonna say you're not a country.
It's going
not
to
a country guy at all.
That bull's going to chase me from Porquis to Porcupine.
It's gonna smell your city
Yeah.
slickering in you.
Yeah, that's right.
Not a country fan at all.
and then for Sunday,
Yeah.
the activities continue. The fun continues.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a little bit more of a laid-back day, but the petting zoo will still be there. We also have live music on the Sunday. We have the farmers breakfast that's going to run from 9 to 12, with a pet show from 12 to 1, and then that leads us into the rodeo on Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Oh, geez, this is super. It must be. I mean, we're going to understate this, but if you have an opportunity to go and look at their event schedule, it's crazy jam-packed. Like, it's completely filled. This is a lot of work. I assume you started planning this months ago.
Yep.
Maybe even
Probably
further
right
back,
after
right?
the first year.
Yeah.
Wrapped
Yeah,
up.
pretty much a month off and started again.
Yeah, that's right. So for folks that don't, I mean, maybe everyone knows, where exactly are you located?
We're located in Porquis Junction, which I believe is about 5 to 7 minutes just outside of Erica Falls, actually just before Erica Falls. Just a little town off Highway 11.
Right. So really, if you're going to the highway, you can almost see it from
You can
there.
drive right by.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. You can see the big barn, the big Agricultural Society Hall. You can see it from the highway.
And that's where it is. And again, people who tent or choose to do the camping's what, right across the road
Yep,
from
right across
the
the road.
grounds?
Yep. Yep.
Excellent.
Well, I should roll up in my.
In your RV.
Is it tenting or RV?
Tenting or
It's
RV?
tenting. I could. What is
Either
it?
or.
Either or.
Either or. It
Parallel
is-
park
it-
yours at Villers.
Kinsman in his tent, me and my RV.
It is rough camping, though.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, look, she's looking at me. This guy's in rough camp today in his life. I got the warning there.
Yeah, there's no electricity.
Where's
on the
my
site.
where's my
You
Starlink?
gotta cook your you gotta heat the coffee up on a campfire.
Yeah. Oh,
That's real camping right there.
it must, you know, smaller communities to me always put on the most amazing events. And part of it is that the whole community comes together to support it, whether it's financially or promotion, attending. I assume, and I've seen your sponsorship list, so I think the answer is yes.
Giant list.
You have some really big community partners that have stepped up in many different ways to help this happen.
Yes, most definitely. Want to give a huge thank you to Winmar Restoration, Ellis Dawn, Cooper Rentals, Glencore, Kid Creek, Twisted Shoe Acres, but all of our community partners that have partnered up with us. Without them, I don't think that we could make this event happen. We can do the background work and spend long hours, but without the community partners, this would not happen without them, and we need to give them a huge thank you. We want to give them a huge thank you.
Yeah, big round of applause to all of them. And
no
again,
kidding.
a lot of those people volunteering, you know, opening up their doors for ticket outlets. I know one of our main sponsors, Rubino's, Frank Rubino. You can buy tickets down there.
Yep.
At Rubino's Petrocan. I think a little bit western here in the city, also a ticket outlet. Where else can you buy them in person?
Yeah, you can get them in Tanny's convenience store in Matheson, as well as the Home Hardware in Matheson, and we also have them sitting in Heaveners in Cochrane and Fuddy Duddy's in Erica Falls. And of course, we thank them too for opening their doors and letting us put our tickets there.
Excellent. And how are ticket sales going headed into the weekend?
Oh, they're going. Saturday, it could be, I think it's looking good for a sellout pretty quick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
It is,
so,
yeah.
Your big popular day on Saturday.
It is. We're getting calls from the ticket outlets left, right, and center right now looking for more tickets. So I think people are looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. And speaking of tickets, good segue into our win. This will get you into Sundays.
Yeah.
We got a family pass. Lots of tickets, lots of fun. So there's 6 tickets to give away.
4 adults.
Yes.
Two
and
kids.
2 kids. So, yeah.
That's right. What's can you throw up Lisa McComb's comment there, Ronnie?
What's Lisa saying?
I love the rodeo. These fine folks do an amazing job all summer long. Love watching all the horse shows. Excited for the rodeo. Good work, guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
Lots of hard work.
no kidding. So this is husband and wife kinsman.
Yeah.
You know. So you were originally from down south.
Yep.
Now, were you a cowboy down there? Were you into this, or were you a city slicker and got converted?
No, I was into the horses and that
Okay.
before, yeah.
Yeah.
And then met Jen and moved up here,
Yeah.
and we just made it bigger and better from
Yeah.
there. So
And the rest is history.
yeah.
Excellent.
The rest is history. How long has the you might have mentioned this already, the Stampede and Rodeo been in some sort of form in your community?
This is the second year that we do it consecutively in a row. We did have it here, though, 11 years ago with the same rodeo company, Rawhide Rodeo.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it's awesome to have these events back. We're starting to see, COVID obviously put a damper on a lot of things, and it's finding the volunteers.
And I
the
find
support.
this type of event, it's got uniqueness to it. It's not something that you see up north every day. So
No.
it brings a unique thing to the community for people to
Oh,
enjoy
yeah.
too.
Well, especially the barrel racing. If anybody's never seen barrel racing, they're not just putting on a display. They're competing. This is a stop on the. Is it a national tour stop in Porquis?
Pretty much. We get some local barrel racers as well. A lot of the bull riders and the bronc riders, they do follow the rawhide circuit all over Ontario. And then with the NBHA, the National Barrel Racing Association, they come from all over. We got some coming from Sault Ste. Marie, down south, basically everywhere in Ontario.
Okay, so explain to me what barrel racing is.
Well, it's racing barrel.
Well, you can't just race them. What is it?
But you're on a horse. You're on a horse.
Yeah.
You're on a horse, and there's 3 barrels put in a pattern, and at a certain distance apart, and the barrel racer has to come in with their horse and turn a cloverleaf pattern. So basically, crazy eights, coming in and then running home, and then you're clocked. You're racing the timer.
Trying to beat the clock there, and they'll I guess vying for trophies. Is it prize money for these
They're all in
riders?
it for money.
Okay, so they're all in it for taking on the bragging rights and some
I was gonna
cash.
say some bragging rights too. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah, but it's always good to have the cash. See, I only do for the love of the game, kids. But you're more in it for the cash. But to each their own. But yeah, it's going to be tremendous. And hey, if you're from Timmins and you've never been, and you want to go out and meet some of the awesome folks from their community, I'm sure a bunch from ours will be there. Like this, this is going to be one heck of a weekend.
Yeah, it sure is.
So should I go cowboy hat? If you can call this a cowboy hat. Yes or no?
I would say go with it.
Should we say which one was bought at a dollar store and which one wasn't? Can you guess?
I don't have the right bend in mind.
No,
like
see?
Jen has a nice bend
Jen
in
has
hers.
the true bend of the country.
Yeah,
hat. Mine's got the bend from my boys sitting on the back seat. That's where mine is.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Lisa says no. There's some honesty.
And Sandra says she'd love to go Sunday. So Sandra, you're in just with that comment for the 6 tickets tonight.
Yeah, it's super cool. And we have been we've had the opportunity to give away some tickets the last couple of weeks. And you're going to find us there doing a whole bunch of things.
Yeah, we're doing the opening ceremonies on the Friday night.
Yes.
We're going to take part in some of the hosting of the arm wrestling competition on Saturday.
Horse and what is it, tractor pull?
The tractor pull.
Human tractor pull.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun. So if you're going to be up there, Jamie and I will be a part of that.
Yeah. Oh,
Haystacking.
All right, so is this literally you just grab the hay and stack
hay
it?
bale. Well, you should say not just. It's if you talk to any farmer, you don't need a gym membership when you're doing the hay bales.
This is it. Yeah, we're gonna give you an opportunity to do it in partners.
Oh.
So you don't have to do it by yourself. But there's
Don't
gonna
do
be
hay baling.
Do I get to choose
my
my?
30 straw bales.
Do I get to choose my partner?
Well,
I choose Mike.
Mike?
That's my partner.
That's it. Jen and I'll whoop
Yeah,
you.
because Mike looks like he's about to lift a couple of hay bales.
Couple of hay bales. That's
But is it literally you grab it and you stack them?
Onto the hay wagon, yes. Yeah.
This sounds like
the team that can do it the fastest way, and we're expecting it to be proper. So when you're out on the field loading your wagon, they've got to be pretty square to take home the most hay that you can get on that wagon.
Or else it topples over.
Yeah.
First bump, it's gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that they're restacking again.
It's sort of like a game of Tetris. Everything's got to go in place,
You got it.
or you're disqualified.
You got it.
Oh my God!
Sounds
yeah,
like fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have. You watch these movies that are set, and this reminds me like the southern U.S., a small community, and they have events like this, and it looks just like an awesome place to be, and community oriented and a lot of fun. And I feel like you folks are bringing that here.
And we're trying to bring, we are an agricultural society, so we're trying to bring everybody back to the roots, and if not back to the roots, just educate, provide a lot of agricultural education to the people.
No kidding. Well, you're doing it the right way, and you're gonna
the right way for
could have an opportunity to learn a lot this weekend, I would assume.
Yes, I think so. We're looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. Lisa McComb there saying she wants to see you on a horse, Klomp. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but she's digging the hat there.
Yeah, I think they're mocking the hat, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, I still like it. Was there anything else you wanted to mention that we haven't had an opportunity to do so?
One thing I do want to mention is that I want to give a huge thank you to the board of directors that sit behind me. Them too. They've put countless hours. There's been meetings after meetings, decisions after decisions, and just having to team up and getting through some of this stuff. Without the board of directors too, again, this type of events couldn't happen. I also want to give a thank you to all the volunteers that have signed up this weekend. Without them, again, I mean, it's pretty hard to do stuff by yourself. So we're very thankful for the people that have signed up and volunteered to give us a hand and get this community event for everybody.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you need them, the volunteers.
Yeah, a lot of volunteers stepping up to make it happen.
That's right.
Again, it's a thriving weekend. Again, a lot of people have this, marked off on the calendar, and it's coming up this weekend. So, again, if you don't have tickets, there's ticket outlets all over the place. Again, a little bit western here in Timmins, Rubino's, Petro-Canada, and Sopo, a whole list of them. You can see them online at porquisag.ca for the ticket outlets. Or just get them right there at
click on Ronnie has the link up there.
Ronnie's got the link, so all the details are there. And again, all the details on the pageants, the rodeos, barrel racing, the bull riding, which we're going to chat with one of the bull riders after the break.
And we do have the pageant also as part of the fall fair. That's on Wednesday night this week.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah. So the girls have already met with the judges, but they have a few more things to go through, and the royalty will be crowned on Wednesday night.
Okay.
And we should expect to see them in the rodeo and opening ceremonies there too with them. So.
How fun is this?
It's big
and that's an awesome group. We've had the opportunity to work with them a couple times.
Yeah, working up with the Storm and seeing them up in Iroquois Falls and Porquis Junction. It's going to be a good time.
Takes me back to the day when I was prom king, Kinsman.
Prom king.
Do you believe that story?
No, I don't.
Or am I full of a bull
you're
rider?
You're full of foolery.
Yeah, full of bull rider.
Foolery. That's right.
Okay, we got a couple more amazing guests to come on.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we got Caleb and Leanne, and Caleb is a bull rider in this year's competitions. We're going to ask how a bull rider, first of all, becomes a bull rider, and how Caleb's looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah.
Lots of fun coming
And
up.
the tickets to give away right after this. Ronnie?
Book your fall and winter vehicle undercoating now with the Shine Shop Crown Timmins. Slots are filling up. Give them a call now, 705-268-4855. Watch the show all this week to win yours for free. And the August specials are sizzling hot with Sparks Pizza. Stop in for a Margarita Futura today. Also swing by this Friday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. for their one-year anniversary specials, where someone will win one of their 24-karat gold pizzas. And the Iroquois Falls Storm gets set for the preseason with a home-and-home against the Kirkland Lake Gold Miners. Friday, September 6th and Saturday, September 7th. Details at ifstormjra.com. And Timmins Courier Service are your express courier service providers in Timmins and the North. To ensure your package gets there on time every time, trust Timmins Courier Service, 705-266-4285. And Launch Canada are launching rockets all this week from their launch site. Follow our social media pages for all the amazing rocketry. It's still time to sign up for the second annual Aren't You Glad We're Sewing Retreat. Happens the weekend of September 27th through 30th at Northern College. Get your tickets now through Eventbrite. For all your nostalgic candies and more, you need to visit Sweet Freeze Timmins, located at 175 3rd Avenue in your downtown, and shop their international candy aisle. They just picked up some new treats from Thailand, the UK, and Korea. Check them out online, sweetfreeze.ca. The dog days of summer savings continue at Mikey's, your four-season fun store. 50% off stock Arctic spas, saltwater all-weather pools. Stop in and ask about their on-the-spot financing. Located at 1301 Airport Road. And if you need to rent it, then Gord's Rentals has it for you. Servicing customers in the industrial, commercial, and residential sectors. Located at 778 Riverside Drive. Call today, 705-268-7029. And seal the deal with Albert and Katrina at Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call to book a showing now at 117 Bergeron Court, which has now been reduced to sell. Call now, 705-465-3493. And book a tea time now with the mini putt and batting cages. Book an end of summer party now, 705-264-7888, or just show up, located at Hollinger Park. Still time to register with MKDA with their upcoming 20th dance season. Be a part of history. You can register online now at themkda.com. Looking for lawyers who practice personal injury or medical malpractice law here in the North? Then call Gerona's Borden Kelly Lawyers today. In fact, you can email them, info@gbklawyers.ca. Need a new ride? Then make the short drive to Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today. They're even open Saturdays 10 a.m. to 2 to serve you. 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Attawapiskat Catering is now the catering service for the De Beers Victor Mine site, fully operational and 100% staffed by First Nations. Need a trained security guard for your next event? Then call and book today with Martin Peel at Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services. Call him now for a quote, 705-288-7435. And this is the week for the Porquis Stampede and Rodeo. Kicks off Friday with the opening ceremonies hosted by us. We hope to see you down there. The details can be found at porquisag.ca. And the 2025 Hyundai Palisades have arrived at Timmins Hyundai, the perfect family vehicle with 7 or 8 passenger options. Come and test drive one today, located at 800 Riverside Drive. Have a fall reno coming up? Then let Timmins Home Improvement Center help you out. Stop in today, 89 Wilson Avenue, because if they don't have it, then you don't need it. And the Schumacher Lions Club are selling their Oktoberfest tickets. October 5th, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Lots of fun, but tickets are limited. So get yours through Gabrielle today, 705-268-0548. Find the post and nominate a nonprofit today with love for our nonprofits. With thanks to the Schumacher Lions Club and Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. And sign your car up now for the second annual charity car show with Uniglass Plus Z-Bart Timmins. It's coming up Saturday, September the 7th. Book your car now for $30. 705-264-4440. Follow your Timmins links all summer long with Timmins Little League Baseball. You can do so online at timminslittleleague.ca. And the first and only First Nations owned security provider in Ontario is Advanced Security Protective Services, based right here in Timmins, 705-267-5547. Need a bin but don't know who to call? Then call Frank Rubino at Rubino's Petrocan. You can rent bins in the 8, 15, and 30-yard sizes. Call Frank now for your quote, 705-288-8027. And with today's economy, money can be stressful. So let Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited take that stress away. Call now, 705-264-4395 for your consultation. On the big screen this week at Imagine Cinemas, The Crow, Alien Romulus, and It Ends With Us. For tickets and showtimes, go to imaginecinemas.com. And let's book your fall carpet cleans and strip and wax jobs today with DAP Cleaning Solutions, or any job that you just need sanitized. Call 705-465-3500 for your free quote. For everything in your downtown and more, you need to follow the Downtown Timmins BIA. You can do so online at downtowntimmins.com. And check out this new listing at 344 Cedar Street South and more with Jessica Gervais at Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Check her out online, Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. Find out how Mel and Mel can help you grow your business with She's Connected. Online at shesconnected.ca. And who's ready for Ribfest this weekend? Who wants to volunteer for it? They're looking for volunteers and people with SmartServe certification. Email them now, timmonsrotaryribfest@gmail.com. Find the post and nominate a business today for Boost Your Business and win free advertising on our show. And it could be your business thanks to Timmins Courier Service, Canadian Trade X, and Mikey's General Sales. She's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc. Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And win big all month long at Jackpot Time Timmins. August discount days are sizzling hot with double line prizes every single session. Timmins Fall Fair need volunteers, and you could be one of them. Register now as the deadline looms August the 26th. Email today, Timmins Fall Fair volunteers at hotmail.com. And register now for Fall Dare classes with Dare Timmins. Classes start in September. Email daretimmins@gmail.com to register. And a huge thank you from the Timmins Majors U18 hockey squad for helping make their annual 4-person scramble a humongous success. Book an end of summer pizza party now with Midtown Bowl. Call Nat to book your fun today, 705-267-3500. Development and evaluation registrations are on now with the PMHA. Details can be found on the PMHA Facebook page. Come drive for Lucian Transportation. New drivers get a $2,000 sign-on bonus, and it's paid training. Call now, 705-360-4090. And save the date, September 21st and 22nd for the Timmins Expo with the Northern Ontario Expo. Find details on their fun trivia night and more at northernontarioexpo.com. And school begins September 3rd with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Sign your little one up now at ncdsb.on.ca.
Oh, bum,
There
bum.
you go.
You
Well,
got
they
all
call that
new-
the rim shots.
the rim
Yeah,
shot.
there you go.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the rim
That's
shot?
what they call that.
In radio?
Yeah, when you have a zinger, as they say.
Oh, a zinger.
And that sound
Yeah.
effect would have played. So there you go.
See, well, we don't have any good zingers,
Well,
so
no,
we rarely get that.
That was the zinger for your hat there.
I'm rocking this all weekend.
Yes,
You're
you
not
are.
going to know the difference between me and a real cowboy there, kids.
Well, I'm pretty sure the one wearing spurs and wearing chaps and you know real cowboy hat,
I'm gonna-
you know, bruised knuckles and everything else.
I'm going to
there.
fit right in.
Yeah, from hay baling. All the
From hay
bigger
baling.
muscles probably will
Listen,
be the
I'm
real
going in
cowboy.
there with Mike, and we're going to win the competition.
Yeah.
All right, so the fun continues. On top of this amazing prize that we got, we got two more guests here. Kinsman.
Yes, we do. And again, that amazing prize, 6. We've got 6 tickets, a family pack for Sunday to Porquis Stampede and Rodeo. Again, 4 adults and 2 kids. And again, you'll get to come on up and have some fun and, run into our 2 next guests who join us in Studio 67. We've got Andrienne and Caleb joining us here in
There
studio.
they are, right there.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, he looks like a bull rider, right?
Yeah, well, that's
Kinsman?
it. Yeah, Caleb is one of the big bull riders for this weekend's competition. First of all, welcome both of you to Studio 67.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, there you
Thanks. We appreciate it.
So, start with Caleb. So, how do you get into bull riding?
Well, the rodeo world is more of a connection sport. You got to have connections to get into it. And one of the biggest ones was, well, Jen, the director of, our president for our agricultural society. She helped me get into it. And with her sponsoring me and my parents, it's helped me come a long way. And now I'm doing a sport that I really love and enjoy.
Was it, so this is mom and son, by the way, Kinsman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mom, were you, have you always been passionate about the sport, or were you, I think, I would love if one of my kids wanted to go into bull riding. Like, I would think that's awesome. I'd be a
Pretty
little
exciting.
nervous at first.
Well, I'm
but
going to say
I
there's
would
going to be a
think
lot of nerves.
This was pretty awesome. So, is this something that's been, part of your family? Is this something new?
No, like we've always, like my mom and I always had love for horses and stuff, and like friends had horses, and I was around people with farms, but never raised on a farm. And then my husband and I, we bought a farm about 12 years ago and raised our own, and just loved being around animals. And it's just last year we got asked to go do the petting farm, and we got to meet. We had known Jen and Mike and a couple other people for a little while, and then for some reason my kids just took to the group last year when we were there. We didn't see them the whole weekend. They were in the back, and it became almost like a family, like the group in the back too, like the bull riders and stuff. And I didn't see Caleb and my middle one all weekend. They just kind of like were helping out, and they've had a lot of compliments and stuff like that. And Caleb's like, "Oh, I'd really like to try that." I'm like, I don't know if I'd like that, but I made him a deal. I says, if you can go to the school, like actually go get taught properly how to do it, and you find the equipment, properly get trained how to do it, not just thrown on. I'd be willing or interested in seeing where it goes from there. And things just escalated, and he's done 4 as of yesterday rodeos now. And and then we just got back yesterday from Niliskard, and the day before we were in Malotzik. The weekend before we were in St. Bruno Gigs. About a month ago, he did
Lassar.
Lassard was his first official rodeo.
Oh, wow.
So so it's been.
How does it, Caleb?
Quite the ride.
Yeah.
But I'm more curious, like, how do you, so one time I was on a bull, but this was in a pub in Winnipeg, Kinsman, and it probably wasn't the same thing, okay?
No, not nowhere near
I think I
what
paid $2
Caleb
that
does.
lasted a second.
No.
But so, obviously everyone starts from somewhere.
Yeah.
So how does your training start? Like, you can't just jump on a bull right away, right?
Well, I went to a school down south at Six Nations in Oshweeken. It's called Build a Cowboy down south, and they have instructors there that show you the ropes and how to get started.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Build a cowboy.
Yeah.
Like build a bear,
build
but
a
for
cowboy.
cowboys.
Yeah.
And but when at what point do you get the first like sit on an actual bull?
Well, when you get there, they run you through these drills, safety drills and precautions and how to get out of there when you fall off, obviously. And after that, you know all the basics and they throw you on.
Really?
And they throw you on there. And
So first day that you're in training, you already get thrown on and you get to live the experience a little bit.
Is
The
that
first
nerve-
one's the most nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Well, I bet it's nerve-wracking because you know you're on the bull to start,
Yeah.
and you know that bull doesn't want you on there, so you're
And then after that, it just gets a little
you're getting
more.
tossed off every
The
time.
second one's a little more exciting there, and then after that, it's just can't get enough of it.
It's a good
Yeah.
adrenaline rush. I'm
Absolutely.
when you're riding, are you always riding the same bull, or is it different? bulls?
It's random selection depending on the circuit you're running, and they have a bunch of different options for bulls. And every time you go riding, it's a different one, so you're not sure which one you're gonna draw.
Oh, so there's no buttering up the bull with a steak or something
No,
beforehand.
no.
You
The bull. The minute the rider meets bull, the bull says, "I want Caleb off." Right. That's usually the demeanor with the bull riding.
Yeah.
And again, after each, as they say, you take a licking and keep on ticking.
Yeah.
You
play the game,
You
you
must get bumped and bruised pretty good.
Rule is, you play the game, you take the pain.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Play the game, you take the pain.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say there's some cash involved with this too. So if you're, let's say, what is it? The longest to hang on before being bucked off the bull wins the prize.
It's scored in 100 points. 50 points is rated on the bull's performance, and 50 points is rated on the rider's performance. So that's like your positioning and stuff like that, and how the bull performs as well. And then whoever has the highest points out of 100, and you have to last 8 seconds to qualify.
Yeah.
So if you last 8 seconds, whoever has the most points at the end of the day in that division is the top 3 get the money.
Wow.
And then another thing is people don't realize, even I didn't realize, like you have to keep you can't touch with your other
You
hand.
can't hang on.
As
No,
soon
you're
as you
hanging on with one hand, right?
You get disqualified.
There's a lot of rules behind it.
So even if you touch the bull by accident, like the one hand, you always see it flailing.
Yeah, your free hand. If you
above
touch the bull,
the rider.
you're disqualified right away.
Okay.
And depending on at the timing that you touch it, you could get a re-ride.
So there's so much to learn. So if you've never experienced bull riding, what a great opportunity to come and see that in person.
Yeah, how cool would that be?
This weekend.
Yeah, this weekend.
Yeah.
Now, if people wanted to make the drive to Porquis to see you, Caleb, ride, do you know your the riding times for your heats?
I'm not sure. Normally my events at the last bulls and normally at the last event mostly. So, and depending on like how many people are in front of me, it changes the time that I'm riding at.
Okay.
This has got to be.
There's a lot of people
this is gonna be
volunteering
awesome.
for this.
Yeah.
No, it's fun, definitely, and that's the thing. He's excited to do it, and I think maybe a little more nervous because it's our community and stuff like that. But
You're in front of the hometown crowd.
Yeah.
So maybe more incentive to hang on. Maybe you'll come out as the champion.
Yeah.
As they say.
Well, Caleb has that Luke Perry vibe from the movie.
Yeah.
8 Seconds.
We'll see how he's wearing his.
I don't have a Luke Perry vibe.
He's got the
okay?
shades on top of the
Yeah,
hat.
yeah.
That's where you're supposed to be.
You might be too old for that movie. Too young for that movie, Caleb. But
he's like, who?
I saw it. Yeah. 90210. But that was about bull riding.
Yeah.
And I think one of the more famous bull riders, I can't remember his name, shows how much I know about the sport. But
JB Mooney.
yeah, there. So Caleb knows. Thank you for
Caleb
stepping
does
in
know.
and saving my story. But do you have? I assume as you're growing in this career, there are some mentors in the in the business, in the sport that are still coaching you as you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, JB Mooney is one of them. He's pretty interesting. He has a lot of interesting stories, and he has the right mindset for it. And I look up to him. It's pretty cool.
And I guess there is still so much to learn. as you go. But what an awesome sport to be in.
A sport to be in. Now here's a question for you. Right-handed, left-handed, does it matter, or do you pick and choose? Let's say you're right-hand dominant, but
my left hand is my free hand, and then my right hand is my riding hand.
Now, do you try both just to see which one's better, or you
no,
just go
it's your dominant hand. My right hand dominant, so my left hand.
You're hanging on for dear life there. Now, what's your record time so far?
I did my 8 in Malartic this weekend. My first 8 in Malartic this weekend, and then other than that, I've came pretty close. But it's I went down south thinking 8 seconds is pretty easy, and then I came out realizing 8 seconds isn't that easy.
It's a long time. I bet you that clock, it's a slow 8 seconds when you're on the bull.
That's a slow 8 seconds when you're on a bull. Yeah, it feels like an hour.
I bet it does. And then when you get bucked off there, is it terrifying getting up to make sure the bull's not coming after you? I guess that's where the staff comes in. That's where the clown comes in, right?
The bullfighters come in.
Okay.
Yeah, there's people dedicated to bring the bull elsewhere so he doesn't. Well, they try to anyway, so that you don't get ran over.
No. And you're wearing what, helmets and
helmet
protective
and then
gear?
Protective vest, chaps, and then there's the gloves, there's boots, spurs, there's all the equipment to try and keep you as safe as possible.
That's
I can just imagine Caleb with his friends, a couple kids. Oh, I got this bruise from playing soccer. I got a softball. I sprained my ankle playing hockey. Yeah, I try and stay on this bull for 8 seconds, okay? I got to think like Caleb's that's the coolest one in the group.
Yeah.
I have to think, because what you're doing is like, it's so amazing. And, I hope the sport grows in our community, but what an opportunity we get to see these superstars live.
The superstars live, and again, in Porquis
Yeah.
Junction. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, porquisag.ca. Get yourself tickets, and again, all the ticket outlet information on that link that Ronnie has posted numerous times in our thread there.
Do you want to see something that's as exciting as bull riding?
Absolutely.
This is what we call our wheel of winning.
The wheel of winning.
So hang on. Me and Caleb got to hang on
to your cowboy hats.
We all have to hang on to our cowboy hats here.
Hang on to your hats.
You don't have yours on today.
Wow.
But we're going to show you what this wheel of winning looks like. It's as exciting as 8 seconds on a bull.
And someone's going to be off to Sunday with a family
so hold on a sec, Ronnie. Let's make sure we got that up on the screen. So this is how we have one winner, 4 adults, 2 children passes for Sunday. So Ronnie's going to roll it. And
we'll get in touch with the winner after
hang
the
on
show.
your hat here, Caleb.
Hang
you don't
on
want
to
to
your
get
hats.
whipped off
or
the
hang
wheel
on
of
to your
winning.
horses.
And the winner, Ty Stone.
Ty Stone. Congrats, Ty. We'll get in touch with you, and you'll be off to Porquis Junction for Sunday.
Ty's a bull riding name right there, isn't it?
That's right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's a couple of ties in the rodeo world.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, Ty, if you're watching, send us a direct message.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to get these to you tomorrow.
If not, we will we will contact you. But Ty Stone is Sunday. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Six tickets, Ty.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Right. So what do you do to like prep for the next event? Like, I obviously rest and there's nutrition, but is there anything else you do to get ready?
There's lots of practice, and you do your research and you ask a bunch of people that are also in the world of rodeo and people that have been doing it for many years prior, and you tend to learn different techniques that might work better for you. And there's a lot of exercises that help with leg strength and arm strength and stuff like that that could help you in the rodeo world. Riding horses is actually a really good one, which I go to Jen's place to do that. And there's a lot of things to it, and it's not just that, it's the time and dedication that you got to have for it.
A big commitment,
Yeah, sure is.
He's been riding horses, and he eats pretty well. And with the farm, we're busy. He keeps himself pretty busy, and he doesn't sit down for 2 seconds. Always looking for adrenaline, so this kind of works out for him. And he's doing. We never expected. We thought, oh, he'll do it once, but it's not a one-time thing with him. But Kale's always been one of the kid like all or nothing. So, am I surprised? No. And is it nice to see him to be on and do and excel? Yes. watching his first 8-second ride this weekend was really nice. Yesterday's in Liskeard was a little nerve-wracking, was probably one of the worst throw-offs or whatever you want to call it.
That was a great time.
He got flung pretty good, and I was like, you could hear me in the live recording screaming, but I was like, oh, okay, tuck and roll. And then he got up and walked off, and even I think he's surprised he just walked away from that.
The best part is you see the pictures that are taken from the stands, and you're like, oh, that would make a great profile picture.
There was. He was showing us the pic tonight before the show.
Yeah,
no kidding, eh?
Yeah. Maybe we'll steal it from him, Kayla. We'll throw you in the midday blast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, lots of fun there. And again, as they say, you get back on the horse, but in your case, get back on that bull. After competition just this past weekend, New Liskeard, your first 8 seconds ever hanging on. So you've got the good momentum riding into your hometown rodeo.
Yeah, I look forward to it. It'll be a great time, great environment. The rodeo world is just one big family at that point.
And that's what we all enjoy, but that's what I think that's what kind of drew him in. Yeah. Just being out there, everybody works, everybody helps out, everybody looks out for each other. Like I've been able to see at the different, you'll see them behind the chutes helping each other out, and they're kind of encouraging each other and watching out for each other. They have their little routines. I don't see that aspect of the back part because he's on his own, but it's definitely just nice to see them and just making new friends and just meeting and having different experiences and stuff. But
rooting everybody on.
Yeah,
everybody's hoping that everybody could make the 8-second mark, right?
Yeah.
It just makes the competition that much better.
Absolutely.
And again, keeps you striving for that 8 seconds. Again, like you said, you think 8 seconds is a drop in the hat, as they say, but it turns into about 8 minutes when you're on the back of a bull.
Yeah, it drags. It's a long 8 seconds, that's for sure.
I bet.
Well, we're gonna get to see a lot of 8 seconds this weekend, on top of all the other amazing things that they have planned starting on Friday.
Yeah,
Porquis Junction.
Porquis Junction is where we're going to be at for the opening ceremonies on Friday, and of course hanging out at the arm wrestling. We're going to go watch Caleb, ride the bull on Saturday.
No kidding.
Yeah, lots of entertainment up there. And again, someone's going to be off. Well, Ty Stone is going to be off to Porquis on Sunday. He's got the 6 tickets there. Just picked up the family pass.
Thank you so much. We appreciate
Thanks for having us.
We
fist pumps
appreciate
around.
you.
Yes.
Easy
Awesome
peasy. And all right, all of us Cowboys are out of here.
All right, yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
We'll see you tomorrow.
So many of us on the move, on the paths we choose. We worry about things people say and the things we do. But I don't care about nothing that doesn't care about me. I just wanna be happy to be. Come get happy with me. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. Place our bets, might lose it all. But then one day it all makes sense. We gotta live like this is not the end. Live like this is not the end. Live life, live life. So if you wake up with the sun, or if you're the owl, take on each day as it comes, and remember love is power. When you're on top of the mountain, or looking out on the waves, I hope you drink from the fountain each day, and wash your worries away. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. Place our bets, might lose it all. And then one day it all makes sense. We just gotta live like this is not the end. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. We place our bets, might lose it all. Oh, then one day it all makes sense. We just gotta live like this is not the end. The end. Live like this is not the end. The end. Live life, live life.
Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. Sin ti no valgo la pena, sin ti esto es una condena. Escúchame, baby, que te quiero, baby. Sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba. Y te digo, y es que si me voy de aquí, sin ti yo me voy a morir, es mucho el dolor que siento hoy. ¿Y qué más va a ser de ti? Sin mí tú vas a sufrir, es mucho el dolor, entiéndelo. Yo sin ti muero de pena, yo siento que me estoy cayendo, sin ti yo ya no tengo aliento. Para ti mi vida entera, prefiero un rato con tus besos y que me duren todo el resto. Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. Sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba. Y te digo, y es que si me voy de aquí, sin ti yo me voy a morir, es mucho el dolor que siento hoy. ¿Y qué más va a ser de ti? Sin mí tú vas a sufrir, es mucho el dolor, entiéndelo. Yo sin ti muero de pena, yo siento que me estoy cayendo, sin ti yo ya no tengo aliento. Para ti mi vida entera, prefiero un rato con tus besos y que me duren todo el resto.
तुझे लगे तू है काफी फेमस, आइडियल इन्फ्लुएंसर, नई नई तितली तू बाहर निकली है, ना बना बातें जो नहीं परवाह, चल चल हवा आने दे, सर मेरा दुखने लगा है ये तेरी बातें सुन के, मुझे लगे बातें तेरी